just to show myself and you guys, of course, just how serious I was about my super amazing comeback of 2019, basically. I went and did something. I actually got myself a new camera. So this was either really smart or really stupid. Really smart in the way that this is gonna help me film better videos and just upgrade the quality for myself and for you guys, or really stupid because I bought this camera and I might not use it as much as I intend to, but I'm hoping that it's more on the smart side. I'm actually filming on my phone right now just so you guys can know what exactly the camera looks like and all that. Here's a little close-up of it. It is called the Sony Cybershot DSC-HX80. That's a mouthful. Let me start off by saying there are better cameras out there, but your girl is broke and I needed to find something that was more budget friendly, and this happened to meet that requirement. So I bought this used, and this obviously shows a little bit. This has some minor damage, but it's purely cosmetic. Like there's some small scratches on the screen and then maybe a few tiny little dings on the front, like not lens, but the part that covers the lens. But other than that, it's perfectly fine. And like I said, I knew that going in. When buying a used camera, it had a description like, hey, it might have some wear and tear. That's fine. Like as long as it works, as long as it's budget friendly, it is a-okay by me. The inside actually works just fine. And you can't even tell about the scratch on the screen, which I got a screen protector for it for future reference, but you can't even tell the scratch on the screen when it's on, so this really doesn't bother me so much. I was looking around for a camera like this that could just also help me vlog and film and all that, and easy to carry, and this was it for a really great price. This camera has a flip screen, which I definitely wanted to make sure that I got. For one, so that I can make sure that I'm centered and actually focused. I will say one of the issues I have with it is trying not to look up at the screen compared to the lens, because I know nothing bugs me more than when I watch a video and the YouTuber or whoever is just looking at themselves and not the camera, and it's really hard. It is a really hard thing to do, and it took me a lot of practice. I should say I'm not completely familiar with each specific setting that is on here. Right now, I've just been using a lot of the auto settings, and they've been working fine for me. I could go into further detail over time. If you guys would like a video on that, please let me know. I've only dabbled with a little bit of the settings, but again, like I said, I only use the auto settings, and it's been working just fine for me. It's not too heavy at all. It's basically just in my hand. I can carry it anywhere I go. I've got a neat little case for it. I will say, now, with everything, there are their weaknesses. I do have two major gripes about this camera. The first one is the audio. The audio is a little harsh on this camera. I like to think so. I actually filmed my life update video with this camera's audio. If you want to go check that out and listen to how that sounds, I would honestly love to know whether or not you guys think that it's harsh or not, because if you think it's okay, I'm just gonna leave it. But if not, please let me know so I can do something else, because I think I've figured out a way around the audio using a different device, but that's one of my major issues with this camera. Second major gripe that, again, I knew about this camera was that it absolutely sucks in low light. It is absolutely just awful. It's awful in low light, and I knew that, and I get around this by filming in the day like this, and the only time I think I'd have a problem with it is if I was vlogging throughout the day or like at night, which I don't think it'll happen too often, but if it does, that's fine. It happens. I might actually have a clip of when I've vlogged a little earlier to throw in here to show you guys how bad the low light is, because 1 second it's great and then the next it's just completely dark. But I knew that getting this camera, had to get something in my price range, so it's not gonna have the best everything, but this gets the job done just as fine. That's pretty much it when it comes to my new camera. If you all would like, I can do a video and an audio test if you're looking to get a camera, or if you just want to know more about it, like what I'm using. I know I looked up a lot of videos with reviews in this camera, and I can absolutely do one of those for you guys if you'd like. I absolutely look forward to making more content with this little guy, and hopefully it's some decent quality that you guys deserve. And that's all I got for you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!